Everyone there on Earth is telepathic, claircognizant and psychic. It's those subtle messages you feel about anything or about anyone, an inner knowing that doesn't come from you. What you feel and your emotions are higher wisdom. They are who you are as a soul. The moment you discredit them, yours or those of others, you are losing a great part of your soul. Humans have been genetically intervened all the time throughout history.
I suspect that the hybrid phenomenon may not be that rare. Following those experiences, did you feel any changes in the days after? For example, did you feel more intuitive or have energy coming from your hands? Afterwards, I feel more intuitive, more sensitive. On one occasion, the palms of my hands felt like they were on fire, and a friend said I should use them for healing. It wasn't painful, but the heat was so strong that I was blowing on them to cool them. They could have been upgrading or enhancing you with other abilities like healing. The Pleiadians are considered highly advanced and benevolent, and seem to care in a very positive way about humans. Generally speaking, they are known as wanting to be in good relationship with humans, and if anything, to upgrade us in terms of our consciousness and develop our telepathy, psychic abilities, and so on. You may not have previously connected that with them being there. It's latent within most of us, and they may have been activating that within you. In the past 2 years, my psychic abilities have been getting stronger. I'm at a very different level with intuition, psychic abilities, and my dreams. I've had a lot more of those sleep paralysis experiences in the past 2 years. It feels like I found out who I am, like I've remembered who I am and why I'm here. I always felt different, not like other children. I felt like I didn't like being human or didn't feel human, but now that conflict has gone. People are sent to me to help them recover from something, to be healed or to be able to move on in life. I am extremely happy to be able to facilitate in this way, and helping people is incredibly rewarding to me. So I teach healing as well as give it. I am also a nutritional advisor and emotional freedom technique practitioner. These are great ways to help people get back on their path and return to living a healthy and happy life. If I give people a massage or talk to them when they have problems, they say they feel so much better. That's part of why I thought about the field of study I am now entering. People just feel comfortable opening up with me about their problems. I think it's more about talking. I don't really go around massaging my friends, but through talking, they feel a lot better. I am mainly here for the Starseeds, assisting them in any way they need in order to fully awaken and come into their true powers. Just as it takes humans thousands of lifetimes to experience all the lessons in the third dimension, our souls will likewise experience many thousands of lifetimes on different levels of mastery. According to my star family and guides, this is the last incarnation for humans working on their ascension from the third dimension to the fifth to start on a new program of becoming masters. There are millions of starseeds assisting humanity at this time, and all were selected from masses of volunteers because they had already proven themselves worthy to complete their missions. Earth is not the only third-dimensional planet in the universe, but being human is one of the most challenging of all races. Humanity has failed many times at ascension because they are so focused on the material world, on greed, power, control, and karmic payback. There's no helping humanity until, first, they realize that the material world is an illusion, and second, that they get out of their heads and into their hearts. Until humanity learns how to live in the Christ consciousness, they're trapped on this prison planet. The simple meaning of Christ consciousness is to live without fear, greed, judgment, or prejudice by looking beyond the physical container to recognize the source in every living being. It's that simple. Why do you think hybrids are on Earth? My guides explained it quite simply. Humans have been brainwashed into believing through religion and ideology that humans are the only beings in the universe and in order for humanity to awaken to their truth, they must release their judgments and prejudices. A starseed hybrid is when the soul aspect of a hybrid incarnates into a human body in order to perform a particular mission requiring the best qualities of the various races. Starseeds typically feel as if they don't belong on Earth and believe that they are here for a specific reason, that they have a mission. In addition, most starseeds have encounters with other star people as needed for healings, assistance, and remembering their agreed missions. People contact me to make sense of their experiences, to remember who they are and why they are here, to learn how to protect themselves, and especially how to activate their DNA to come into their true powers. These days, when such people contact me, they have a feeling of urgency. We starseeds are here at this time to assist humanity by being examples, but not to do the work for them. Humans are in need of understanding their true connection to Source and the many star people, and learning how to activate their own powers as well as how to stand in their power against those of the dark side. The more we use our love and light, the more our DNA is activated. We hybrids are scattered throughout the world, working in all walks of life and affecting all those we come into contact with. It is all by design, and each of us chose where we need to be to help those people that need it the most. We are not here to create followers, but to teach others how to find their own truth. Each group of beings represented here on Earth have certain strengths and abilities, which is why we integrate throughout the world. But there will be a time when the starseeds are finished assisting in this ascension, and humanity will be forced to stand in their own power. After all, ascension is all about humanity remembering how to live in their hearts and not in their heads. It's about taking their power back through living in the light with unconditional love. Our souls have gone through many lives and forms. Not all of them are necessarily on planet Earth, nor in human form. Although the outer shell changes over each lifetime, grows old, and ceases to function, the soul continues. With each reincarnation and experience, the soul learns and evolves. We do not remember everything from our past incarnations, only what we are meant to do at that time. When it's time for the shell to cease and the soul to go back home, the soul ascends from the current life to space. Information is compiled from that lifetime and compared with previous incarnations to plan what the journey and the experiences will be in the next life before the soul is reincarnated into the next form. Hybrids can help people open up to their true selves and achieve their full potential, help with health issues to get people back onto their right paths, open up people's spirituality, assist in changing the way people view the planet and its resources, help share what we can all do to prevent any more damage being done to the planet. I do feel that we are currently in a very troubling phase on this planet, although also an incredibly exciting one. Humanity is allowing itself to be manipulated, controlled, and subdued, and this is most certainly not to the benefit of humanity at large. Nothing is set in stone, and the current path can be altered, but it will not be if everyone takes a lazy, disinterested, or disempowered attitude. There is quite enough of that, so let us bring some lovely positivity in. It is the responsibility of us all, and not just for us now, but for future generations. When I meditate now, I get very deep and have started receiving little telepathic messages. It sounds like you're channeling them, and that could be at a significant distance. Distance doesn't seem to matter at all when they're sending information. They don't have to visit you. It could be that you're transitioning from visits and perhaps enhancements through meditation to the point where they can do this telepathically rather than having to do it physically. It feels like a constant connection, like I only need to focus. I can tune in, sometimes when my mind is relaxed, like while washing the dishes. I receive some thoughts in my head that I know are not mine. I have been sent to Earth at this time for various reasons, some of which have not yet been revealed to me. I do know that part of my work is to bring information to humanity that they are not alone. Many humans are already aware that there are other life forms coming here, but it is important that more do so. This is not a time to remain ignorant and ignore what is right in front of you. There are wonderful opportunities for all of us to grow, to learn, and to open up together.